Welcome back to the Hexagon Challenge. In today's episode, we are at that familiar stage again where we've got to qualify for the Champions League. We are playing AS Arta in our first game of the episode. They're from Djibouti. They're only a one-star team. But as we mentioned at the end of the last episode, which if you haven't seen was a transfer special, so go watch it before you go to see all the transfers. But yeah, we are without a lot of players because they're all away on international duty for Tunisia. And they're actually not going to be back till the 24th of August, which is after our Super Cup and also our second leg against AS Arta as well. So we've had to change things around. So this is the team we're going with. We've got our backup goalkeeper in goal in Cardeni. We've got Cuervo making his debut, Rajabu making his debut, Mabea at centre-back, and Alui, one of our youngsters, playing left-back. Koulibaly is not away on internationals. He's injured. He's going to be injured for another 6 weeks to 3 months. We've then got Stefan Toure making his debut, partnering up with Jabali. Knezovic making his debut, Trebelsi on the left, then Sargison. I'm just going to call him Sergey. Sergey making his debut, and Angua up top. Thankfully, we've got the main man, Angua. A little bit worried about this back line and the goalkeeper, but against a one-star team, we're a three-star team. We should be okay. So lots of debuts, lots of players coming in. Some players not exactly fully fit, but hopefully none of that's going to matter, and we'll just batter them in the first leg. If we do batter them in the first leg, then the plan is to play the second leg off camera and come back for the first leg of the second round of games. If we do struggle today, then I guess we will probably just play the second leg on camera. But we've scored within 20 seconds, so probably not going to be too difficult. We are 1-0 up, which is good. You would expect us to get through this without problem. This kind of feels like a bit of a pre-season for us still. There's spat all over there. It's still kind of a pre-season for us. There's still players getting fit. It's still early. We've only played like a handful of friendlies. And we are 2-0 up. Stefan Toure gets a goal on his debut. Sergey with the assist. That is 2 goals in the space of 1.5 minutes. There is a good chance I don't even show you this whole game because this looks like it is such a mismatch. It's going to be an absolute walloping. Sergey really should have scored. It would have been offside anyway from Mabea. But he was only a couple yards out. He really should have put that on target. But yeah, looks like we're going to be okay. Angua already off to a good start. He's obviously was our top goal scorer last year. So we've got some new players coming in this year, and we really need to be better in the Champions League. So it's good to see, though, that even against opposition like this, we are already looking like we are going to be better in front of goal. Obviously, we won't really know how much better we are this year until we start playing the season properly against the teams we normally beat, and then also when we get into the group. A bit of a poor move there from Alui, but clearly these haven't got much ability because he just launched it up to absolutely no one. We play it out from the back. Rajabu, who good chance he will be playing probably left back for a bit of the season as well, just because we are without Koulibaly. We don't have a natural replacement. Knezovic gets his first assist. Angua makes it 3-0, and that is probably all said and done. Not sure what's going on. I thought there might have been a VAR check, but there's not. We're 3-0 up, we're 10 minutes in. I don't think I need to show you this whole game. We'll probably see out maybe the first half. I mean, if they get a goal back, then maybe we'll show it all. But at this point, it looks like it's going to be a massive whitewash. So we'll probably just come back after the game and just tell you what happened, because this is looking very, very easy. We'll let this highlight play out, and then we'll decide if we want to do the rest off camera because, like I say, this is very easy. So we do need to obviously try and get through the seasons a little bit quicker. We've been getting through them fairly sharpish anyway, but obviously we don't want to be spending 4, 5, 6 seasons. And if we are having to spend that long in a certain country, in a certain continent, then we want to try and get through them a little bit quicker. And Gua makes it 4. I'm going to leave it there. We'll come back. We'll come back probably for... Well, I'll come back after at least the end of this game and just tell you how we finished it, and then we'll probably play the second leg off camera as well. So we are back for the second game of the episode. We are at home to Red Arrow, so of course we progressed, and boy did we progress. We beat them 12-0 away from home. We then beat ES Tunis 4-1 in the Super Cup final, and then we beat them 5-0 at home. So, yeah... We're doing pretty good. So we're in the next round. We are playing Red Arrows. They are from Zambia. And they're a little bit better. They're a 2-star team. Still someone we should be getting through without issue. A lot of the boys are back now. Obviously, Koulibaly still out injured. Our backup left back, our youngster from the academy, has went out on loan, Sadok Alui. Yeah, I mean, he's not good enough really for the first team anyway. So he's going to go spend the season out on loan. So hopefully gains some experience. So this is the team we're going for. You can notice Jan Valerie's actually got a bid. Lask Lind's come in for him. He kicked up a fuss. It was a very weird chain of events. So he kicked up a fuss thinking there's not enough defensive midfielders. I would argue that's not the case. 3 is, well, okay, maybe 3 is a little bit light, but we could always just recall one if we needed to. But he kicked up a fuss, and then without me even doing anything, like, teams came in for him. So I accepted the biggest offer, which was 1.6 million from Lask Linz, which, I mean, if we get that, clears pretty much the debt. We brought him in on a free and we're going to sell him for like $1.5 million. It was a really weird chain of events. I don't really want to sell him. I wanted to use him for the season because he's, quite good. But at 32, I mean, if he's kicking up a fuss and we've got an offer already there, I'll just accept it. So this is the team we're going with anyway. So he's on the bench. He would have probably started, but he's going to be on the bench. So we've got Mamish in goal, back four of Cuervo, Rajabu, Kashish, and Mabea. I've decided Mabea with 13 acceleration. It's probably a bit of a better option, at left back than Rajabu. Both really just centre backs, but we don't have another left back. So with Koulibaly injured, so he can play there. Maybe Azzi could retrain to play on the. I mean, he could play on the left if we needed to as well. And then midfield, we've got Toure and Jabali. Then we've got Knezovic on the right, Hamidi on the left, and Sergey and Angua up top. Still trying to figure out exactly the best 11, but I think this is pretty much it. The only difference being we would obviously have Koulibaly in there and move Mabea into centre-back for Kashish. I think that's our best 11. How we get on today will depend on whether we show the second game on camera. If we pretty much leather them like we did the first game, I just realised I'm probably on commentary only because we are on commentary only. Let's bring that down, as I didn't want to watch us absolutely batter the other team in the away leg 5-0. Didn't need to watch it all on camera, so I just did commentary only to try and get through it a bit quicker. But yeah, I mean, if we again beat them like we've just beat the first team, then we'll probably, just play the first game on camera. Sergey gets his goal, the first of the game. I was going to say it's his first goal for the club, but it's not. It's his second goal for the club. He's looking like a good option already. I mean, obviously we've not really played anyone too good, but we've played Tunis in the cup. Again, not with a full strength side, and we were pretty good. So it's nice to have obviously all the boys back. But yeah, I mean, we're looking very good. Mabea gets a goal. He makes it 2. Another set piece goal. We do seem to be scoring more set pieces, which is good. We obviously had a lot of penalties that were getting scored by Belaid, but corners are looking a bit more dangerous now, which is good. Not necessarily always the front post as well. It's more like the follow-ups and stuff. Cuervo, he's looking like a good signing. All the boys are looking like a good signing. Toure's looking good. Jabali makes it 3. I mean, this is a whitewash. This is going to be such an easy qualification, which is good. Hopefully this will mean we'll do much better in the group, but we are already 3-0 up with 20 minutes in. I mean, I think if it stays something like this, we'll just do the second leg off camera and you'll pretty much know we've probably qualified for the group. But we won't count our chickens before they're hatched. We'll definitely make sure we'll at least play this game fully on camera, even if we do win 10-0 or something, just because, we didn't play the first one on camera. We didn't play the second leg, so I've got to show you something. I can't just skip every game. Good work there to win the corner. I think it was Hamidi. Knezovic whips one in, doesn't find his man, but he does pick up the corner, but nothing comes of it. But yeah, I mean, it's nice to see Sergey getting the goals. He had a lot of assists in the first couple games he's played, so I'm hoping that he's going to be maybe not as as good of a goal scorer as Trabelsi was last season. Obviously, Trabelsi got 12 in the league. I mean, he scored today, but if he can get, I think he only got about 5 assists or something, Trabelsi. So if he can get more than that, that will be good. Anyway, here he is on the ball, finds Hamidi on the left-hand side. Hamidi has to go back to Mabea. Obviously, we don't expect a lot from our left back at the minute, but it's a good ball in, and Sergey does well to get on the end of it. Unfortunately, can't get his header on target, but it wasn't a bad move. It was a good ball in, and some good movement from Sergey. Very promising stuff from him. Obviously, we have spent quite a bit of money on him, 2 million overall, 1 million up front, 1 million in installments. So you kind of want to see something back, but I think, we don't want to put all the pressure on him. Angua is still the main man. But obviously, Trabelsi is still very much a big part of the team. I think all of the bench are pretty much big parts of the team. But we've had a good start. Let's just see it out. If we can get a couple more, that will make the second leg away from home even more comfortable. But yeah, I think all the new signings seem to be playing quite well. Toure I'm happy with. Cuervo, Knezovic, Sergey, they're all looking good. We nearly conceded there. It was a bit of a dodgy corner. They just smacked off the post. Thankfully, didn't go into the back of the net. Remains 3-0. I mean, we have absolutely dominated this game, which is the good thing. We'll play this highlight out and then we'll make a couple changes, bring some more of the new boys on for you to see. Angua plays in Toure into Knezovic. Toure out to Cuervo. Cuervo has to go back to his centre-back. A little bit dodgy from Cuervo, but it's come off. Jabali into Angua. I mean, we're knocking the ball around really nicely, but I would like to see us make maybe a bit more of a dangerous pass rather than just going backwards. Hamidi picks up the ball, swings one in. Knezovic is there. I thought he was going to go for the post he was near. Actually goes for the far post, and Knezovic, who's not a massive boy, wins the header, makes it 4, and that is very good stuff. We will make a couple changes. We are going to bring Yahya on the left. Obviously, he's still retraining. As you can see, he's getting better at playing on the left. We'll bring Trabelsi on as well for Sergey. We'll bring Trabelsi on for Angua. We will bring, who else? Amara can come on for 30 minutes. Flores can make his debut. He can come on for Rajabu. And we'll leave the last sub in case we need it. We are still planning to sell Azzy, but as of now, there's not been any offers. We don't really need that extra foreign spot anyway. We haven't been able to bring anyone else in that would take up that last spot. So if he ends up staying, then we know he's a good right back. He's a good second choice behind Cuervo. Toure looking a little bit tired, so he's going to come off, and we will bring Slimani on. Not going to bring Jan Valery on, not going to play him when he's got a big offer on the table, because like I say, it pretty much clears our debt. Sergey's picked up a knock. We'll just leave him on for the last 10 minutes or so. Trabelsi plays in. Cuervo down the right-hand side. The Colombian racing forward. Goes himself, but it's a decent save. Didn't really trouble him too much. But it looks like we'll be qualifying out of the qualifiers with pretty easily, which is good. And hopefully this time our group stage can get off to a better start, because I think drawing those first 2 games really didn't set us up well. I mean, we need to improve on last year. We need to get out of the group. I mean, that's a given. I do think we could win the Champions League. It's just we need to get out the group. I think the group's going to be harder than the knockouts, because at least with the knockouts, I mean, if you look at the knockouts, the only team if you treat those 2 games in the group as knockout games, the only team we lost against was Al Ahly. We drew in the first game, and then lost the second one. Whereas Enyimba Abba, we drew both games, so that would have probably gone to extra time, which I think we would probably have won. And then CR Belouizdad, we would have beaten them if it was technically 2 legs. So I mean, this is definitely cope, but I think I think we were a bit harshly done by not to go through. But a lot of draws. It was just too many draws. But we keep harping on about it. It's a new season. We've got some new players in to complement the good players we already had. Things are looking up. Sergey's going to miss about a week, but that's fine. We've got Trabelsi who can replace him, and I'm not worried. I think we'll be okay this year. I think we've got a good squad. Obviously, I think we could probably do with a couple extra players if we could. Another midfielder, maybe. I mean, I'm happy with 3. Another left back probably would be a good idea. Maybe another striker. I don't know. Maybe a right mid, really good right mid to replace Knezovic. But he's got lots of potential, and he's already looking good. He's got good determination as well, so there's a good chance he will fulfill his potential, because determination is a big factor in it. So, yeah, we won 4-0. I can't see them beating us by more than 4 goals. So there's a good chance we'll probably go through this second leg. So we'll do this off camera. Obviously, we've got these league games and stuff that we'll obviously be doing. All the league and cup off camera now. We'll just focus on the Champions League, because we've already won 2 leagues now. We've won the league and the cup twice. We've won the Super Cup twice. So, yeah, we really are just going to race through them as quickly as possible. So we'll play the second leg off camera. And I guess we'll come back for the first 2 games of the group stage. If I'm playing this game and things go wrong, then I'll come back and show you that in this episode. Otherwise, this will do it for this episode. So thank you for watching. If you don't see anything, then you know we got through. So thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed this episode of the Hexagon Challenge, and I'll see you all for more very soon.